So I'm mixed race. On my dad's side, it's Mauritius, and on my mum's side, it's Scotland. And then somehow we've come to be in England. And I suppose my journey is I don't have any contact with my dad. So it's like my journey to find out about this whole culture and heritage that I never got the opportunity to know about. And that's very much started as an adult in trying to pick up bits of the language, which is really difficult because no one speaks Mauritian Creole. It is not a language that's easy to find someone to teach you. And just trying to find like the odd Mauritian person that I can to learn about culture and food and things like that. Reaching out to like long lost relatives from Mauritius and speaking to them, just trying to get an idea of like what I'm missing, and because I've always felt like there's been a bit of myself that's not complete because there's so much that I don't know about. I know quite a lot about my Scottish heritage because my mum and we celebrate all Scottish things every year. But then I'm like, I wish I knew this same amount of stuff about this other side of me. And being kind of jealous of multilingual friends growing up who've had the opportunity to know where they came from. And feeling angry and denied that chance to be who I could have been if I had known from a young age.
Would you feel like you started the journey, or where is this journey going to start?
I don't think it's ever going to stop. I think it's like a lifelong, it joins hand to hand with your lifelong journey of being the best person that you can be. I always think that's like it's a very big thing for me, constantly improving myself, constantly trying to get to like the very best version. So I think it's a lifelong journey. I think I will feel a bit better once I have a few other things in place. Like I've cooked like the odd Mauritian meal and once accidentally set fire to my kitchen. So
Tell me about these meals. I don't know what Mauritian food would include.
Mauritian food is super weird. It's because in my research of it, I've learned that it's a really, really weird country, and it's like a melting pot of so many different cultures. And I know a lot of places say that, but it's been like occupied by like the French and England, and other places have been involved as well. So you get people who are like of African descent, of Indian descent, which is what I'm from. You get people who are of Chinese descent, and so the food is very much like a mismatch of that. Like,
sounds delicious.
So I've cooked things that are like dumplings, like a Chinese-esque dumpling on the side of like a tomato French-esque stew, and it's like, this is a Mauritian meal, and that's weird. So it's not just like curries and things like that, because of course it is, but it's a lot of other stuff, and almost everyone who lives there speaks multiple languages because it's a very small country. You can drive around the whole of the island within a 24-hour period, so it's dead small. So it's all about like close-knit communities, and people speak multiple languages so that they can get on with their neighbours who are all really different.
So when are you going to go there?
I'm hoping to go kind of as soon as possible. It's kind of always on the back of my mind. I've spoken to family members and things who are like, yes, come visit us, come stay with us, we'll show you everything there is. It's just like the cost of flights and things. Because up until fairly recently I've been studying and not being able to afford it, so it's on as soon as possible. I'd like to go.
That's beautiful, thank you for sharing.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything you'd want to end on? Any last thought?
I don't know. I suppose my last thought is just I'm optimistic, even though it's a difficult place to learn about from England. I am optimistic that I will get to a place where I feel happy and confident and able to express my Mauritian side more.